from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in now from Coors Field in Denver. MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Milwaukee, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And that's taken for strike one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He froze him on the fastball there. Hernan Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Charlie Blackman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. For Blackmon, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And he misses again, 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Aguilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So striding in, Manny Pena. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Manny Pena.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Santana is there, 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Perez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Into the box, Kyle Friedman. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he led off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The pitcher, Chase Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And that'll get down out there. Aguilar is on his way home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is popped up. LeMahieu is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra going back on it. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at bat, Gerardo Parra. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gerardo Parra.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-0 now. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Anderson is there for it. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Carlos Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Santana, and the inning is over. At the plate, Manny Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manny Pena.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. Digging in, Ian Desmond. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The shortstop,
The pitch.
Ian Desmond.
A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Kyle Friedman. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Santana waits on it, and that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there and records the first down. Stepping in, Chase Anderson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is skied out toward right. Santana sprinting after it, and that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Hernan Perez.
In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Parra is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in once again, Manny Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again.
Fielder number 16.
Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the man.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Eric Sogard will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has a play, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds.
For the Rockies.
Couple of singles.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
The pitch. Lays off 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Stepping into the box. Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oliver Drake. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Reynolds rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Lucroy is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Perez is after it.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. And the stop sign will smartly go up at 3rd as they hold the 2nd runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Tony Walters will get a chance to.
Number 14.
Josh Hader is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Trevor Story will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And he gets ahead 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game. In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 outs. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
44. Trevor Rosenthal.
Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. Third trip.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw.
Number 52.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
After it is Blackmon. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready now. Now,
Your
Josh
attention, please.
Hager. He's
In
newly
shooting for
entered into the
Milwaukee.
ball game. So
Number 47, Jack
Greg
Bandy.
Holland takes
Now
over
pitching
here
for
with
the
a runner at
Rockies.
first.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner will get back standing. Ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
But this will not get down
Ladies and
quickly
gentlemen,
enough as it's
it's
pulled.
Your
Jerry
attention, please.
Familia is
Now
into the
pitching
ball
for the
game now
Brewers.
as he'll make his 5th
Number
appearance.
30, Jerry
Digging in.
from
Eduardo Nunez. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
the first
Here's Mark
baseman,
Reynolds.
number 12.
He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
Here's
batter,
Cargo, Carlos
right
Gonzalez.
fielder,
2 hits and 3
Carlos
at-bats for him in this one.
Gonzalez.
In there, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. Ross Stripling. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And for Desmond, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Now a flare out toward right center. Sogard ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's Desmond now at short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So coming to the plate, Greg Holland. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tap down the line. Shaw has it. A quick out number 1. Into the box now. Gerardo Parra. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Charlie Blackmon has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Sogard from shallow right. Throw gets him there from short right. Brian Shaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brian Shaw.
Manny Pena is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Here's Eric Sogard. He's
for Milwaukee. Second baseman.
Jake McGee will come out and take the ball.
Your attention, please. Now
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner.
Jonathan Villar.
And he'll snap one over to first. Just keeping him close. In the air to right center. Blackmon on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Line to the right side. The tag, and he is out. And, guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
For Milwaukee. Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hernan Perez.
Hernan Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The left fielder,
now here's the pitch. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is in is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Gerardo Parra.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Shot towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
And that's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cue shot here out toward short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores.
Third baseman,
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line drive to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Drops in a strike to start the at bat, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that in is Christian Yelich. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Yelich.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Zach Davies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
LeMahieu is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box now, Drew Pomeranz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana over to his left. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Gerardo Parra 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan Braun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now a curveball's in there. 1 and 2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot. DJ LeMahieu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here's the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Flores. One there. On to first. A double play. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's taken for strike one.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mark Reynolds.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they will not be able to get him at first. Everybody's safe, and a run is in to score. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ian Desmond is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Jonathan Lucroy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Lucroy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Trevor Story will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32. Trevor Story.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. 3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Fly ball out to right field. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored, and a second run is across. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 out. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Perez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Domingo Santana.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground is short, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. In now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit. In is Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yelich.
This is a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
How about it?
Standing in, Zach Davies. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners.
Number 18.
Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
In there, strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the Josh Hager will come on and make his.
Number 71.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
He'll try again. 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Slurve in there. Strike one. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Tapper up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Orlando Arcia.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Parra giving chase. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. To short, hit hard. There is Desmond on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. Ready for another shot now. Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And he takes ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Tony Walters will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. So they'll go to
the Rockies. Number 52.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be 2. LeMahieu on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder. Gerardo.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. Perez has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. VR moving forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Yelich.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Parra, 1 down. Ready now, Oliver Drake. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jet Bandy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Number 3.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a ball 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Stepping in.
Now batting, second baseman
Trevor Rosenthal enters the ball game.
Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. Oh, and 2, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
To short. Desmond has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68, Ross Stripling.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get things started. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Yelich. One away. Striding into the box, Mark Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. VR over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Again, a nice clean base hit. His third of the game. Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the third base line. Shaw gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Wade Davis.
Ryan Braun. Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Wade Davis.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 9.
At the plate, Manny Pena. 2 hits in 3 at-bats. Eric Timms will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and 17 RBIs. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score.